Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here, back to more Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we beat Brock. Managed to get through there by the skin of our teeth. And Cabbage really came out on top of that one. Still gonna try and train up Punch. Cause, you know, I like Punch. Punch is a good man. What do we have here?
Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you?
Oh my goodness. It's a pre-Karen! Last Janice would like to battle. Send out Pidgey. Oh, this is where things are going to go so wrong. Oh my god, I just realized that I'm so weak to flying. Fortunately, this is still using Tackle, but I definitely need to rectify that in the near future. Leech Seed. I'll be happy if we even get to Mount Moon this episode, because there are a lot of trainers, and I want to take as much of an opportunity as I can to raise up my Pokemon. Tackle it! Oh no! Snad attack! It's like sand, but the A and the End are backwards. Snad! This reminds me of when I played oh, what was that Minecraft mod? Was it Pixel? No, it was Sky Factory, where there was, who are you sending out next? Another Pidge. Let's send out another Leech Seed. I'm afraid this thing is gonna use Gust at some point, and then Mankey will just, you know, hey, look at that! That's a crit. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I'm so weak to flying type Pokemon. Okay. I can't take another one of those. Thank goodness. I can't take another one of those if they crit. All right. We're back in the game. We're doing good. Hey, I got a crit. That does 10 damage. Doesn't seem like a lot, but oh my goodness. It do be like that sometimes. Vine Whip. Are you serious? Whatever. The good thing about that missing is that I can at least get the heals from this. Give me something I can work with here, man.
You're mean.
Well, I got a gross amount of money for winning. I'll keep Punch out front. I think we're still good to travel on through here. Hello, Bugcatcher.
Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest.
Yeah, Bugcatcher Colton. Sending out a Caterpie. Level 10. Go Punch! Let's do Leer, and then try to hit up with the scratches. Because I don't think this thing learns anything good. That Tackle's still pretty powerful. This is interesting. This thing's probably gonna outspeed me at this rate. Yes, it does. Still, I want Punch to grow. I want Punch to grow! Grow, Punch, grow! And hopefully learn Karate Chop. Nope, alright. Archimeedles, then there's a Weedles. Sending Cabbage. I feel like every episode I'm making up more rules, but like somebody did remind me of a rule that I do want to implement. Shiny Claws. If I encounter a wild shiny Pokemon, then yeah, that's an instant add to the party despite the fact that my party may or may not be full. Or despite the fact that I may have already caught something there. Poison Sting. Ooh, ow, that stings. Ooh, ooh, that stings. Ow, ooh, ooh, that stings. Ow, ooh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ah. Ooh, that stings. Ah. Ooh, that stings. Ah, ooh, that stings. Doodle-doo, Cabbage grew to level 14, nice. Another Caterpie. I'll go with the Leech Seed and then I'll... Oh, for God's sake. I want to switch to Punch! Let me heal off of you and use Punch! You can't stop me! There we go. I told you couldn't stop me. You can't catch me. The biggest thing I'm concerned with for Punch is that it has a defense-lowering nature. Meaning that it is going to be a little difficult to switch into things like that. Gain back 3 health, so I'm at a deficit of 2 every time I get hit by a tackle. Scratch! Alright, Scratch Monkey good. Bum ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. I feel like because I'm in set mode as well, if I have to switch something out to take a hit, then it's more likely I'm gonna have to make like 2 sacrifices in that case, unless for some reason they decide to not use an attacking move. How's Punch doing? I'll give Punch a little bit more of a shot here, talking to this guy.
Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear.
It's the Shorts Kid! Woo! Everyone loves the Shorts Kid! Rat-a-tat! Alright, low kick. Oh, that does a lot of damage. That doesn't do nearly enough. Hey! Oh. That did 12? Good lord! Yeah, because it's also a stab normal move, and Tail Whip is not gonna help! Vine Whip. Oh man, do I really gotta switch out because of how much defense I'm losing on Cabbage? What's next? There it is. This was the bane of every child's existence in the early Pokemon games. I am losing so much defense. I almost want to just switch in for something else so I don't take a giant hit from this thing. Plus, it's probably going to end up using Wrap. It already lowered my attack as well. Alright, this turn I'm going to use a potion on Punch. That's another... I am -4 in defense. I think I need to switch in Punch. I don't know how much damage this thing can do, but it's not worth taking that much damage. Come on, Punch! There's the Poison Sting. 5 damage and the poison. Alright, I'm losing 3 health and I'm gaining back. Come on, 4. Come on, 4! 3. Alright, taking a risk here because if I guess wrong and this thing does no Wrap, I won't be able to switch out, Punch. There it is. And actually, Wrap did more than Poison Sting. So I'm hurt by the poison, I'm hurt by the Wrap, and then I heal. But I'm pretty sure that a Scratch will be the end of this. God, these are already so intense. Punch gained a little bit, Cabbage gained a little bit, and I beat Youngster Ben.
I don't believe it!
Going back to the Pokemon Center! $14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Punch has been having the worst luck when it comes to, I know there's a trainer up here. Oh wait, they changed it? Oh no, it's this person that does that, okay. Yeah, I remember like trying to like, oh, it's like, oh, I wanna go up around this guy, and then, ba-ding, there's a lass.
That look you gave me, it's so intriguing.
Ma'am? Rattata. This thing's quick attack does a lot of damage. I'm gonna try to keep going with the low kicks here. Tackle. That too does a lot of damage. Man, I didn't realize how good Rattata was early on. All right, Punch at level 11. I'm waiting. I don't know when Punch learns like another. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted was Karate Chop. Nidoran female. Just because I'm sick of Punch getting poisoned, I'm gonna switch into Cabbage. All right, at this point, it might be better to use Vine Whip. What's Vine Whip's power? Vine Whip is... It's the same as Tackle? Oh my god. I think Tackle would still do more damage. Man alive. All right, Leech Seed. Because this is how I'm gonna be getting out of this situation. I'm wondering if it's worth switching in Punch to get some healing back on him. I'm determined to make Punch work. I've never used a Primeape in any of my Pokemon playthroughs. This may be a good start to it. It might not be. I heard Punch was already in. He's getting the experience. I'm just gonna stick with Bulbasaur. That still did... Right, same time attack bonus. You sometimes forget things when you're in the heat of the moment. Plus Nidoran will probably have Poison Point. Punch and Cabbage. Cabbage and Punch. Be nice! You're a bug catcher, so Karate Chop's probably not gonna do much.
Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away.
What do you mean get? I used to be with it, and then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it now is new and scary, and it'll happen to you. This is just begging for Punch to get poisoned. I love this. I sound sarcastic, I know, but like, I love, hey, maybe I should have used Leech Seed. Well, I lost my train of thought. No, yep, I completely lost my train of thought. Wow, I tried going back to what point I was trying to make and just lost it. Like, there was nothing there. There was a dial-up sound up there. What's next? Caterpie? Caterpie! Seed it up. Ooh, this might actually heal me for more than what Tackle does. I'll have to see what this grass contains, if it has anything I want. I know there's Spearow, I know there's Jigglypuff. I think there are Nidoran, there's probably like Rattata and Pidgey as well. Yeah, na 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 na. This might kill? Yes, it does. All right. Cabbage grew to level 15, and yes! Poison Powder. I'm gonna say no. Yes, stop learning Poison Powder because Sleep Powder! Oh, that is so powerful. Giving it Growl. We're getting rid of Growl for Sleep Powder. Kakuna. I'm gonna start with Sleep Powder, actually. Yeah, because it's gonna do that. I won't be able to damage it as much. Of course it missed. Yeah, that's par for the course for Sleep Powder. I don't even know why I'm trying to put it to sleep anyway. At least I got it to sleep. Either way, another good opportunity to heal up Punch with Leech Seed. And then if I just end up, and then if the next one happens to be like a Metapod, then I could just take that up pretty easily with punch. Oh, sleep and leech seed is a grand combination. Let me try karate chop, because that's got a high crit rate. So if I, nope, not happening. Scratch it is! Actually, it might be worth to teach this thing focus energy in the future if I want to keep, because I think Primeape learns cross chop at some point? Ah, shed skin! I wasn't familiar with your game! Still hardening. Boo 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 boo. Scratch, Grounder. I need you two to help me out. Metapod. Metapod. I never met a pod I didn't like. Scratch. Try to pierce through that defense before it's able to get the hardens up. And if I get a crit, even better. I gotta remember that this is like pre a bunch of like mechanics that were added in later generations. Critical hits do double instead of 1.5. Physical and special were determined by type. Cause I was looking at Bulbasaur's moveset and I was like, oh, I wanna use Razor Leaf, but it's got a negative attack nature. Doesn't matter! Good job, Punch.
If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won.
I mean, you're one level away from those things evolving, so you know whose fault is that? Gasp!
Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you?
Is there like a coalition of youngsters just like we must spread the good word of the shorts? Spear? Oh my god! Welcome to the Game Ender! Cabbage, you're on! I'm praying for you! There's Lear. Sleep powder, for the love of God. Okay, ooh, good miss, good miss, good miss. Good hit! All right, now to slowly drain this thing away. Get the one guaranteed sleep. Get the leech seed up. Man, I'm beginning to remember already? How much? 5 per hit! Stop. 2 times. God, good lord, man! 1, 2. Stop! Stop! That was a crit! Got the full 5 hits. Sleep powder hits. Guaranteed to sleep this turn. Oh my god, my blood pressure. I think between the tackle and the leech seed. Nope, it's barely not gonna get it. 1 hit point. All right. Yeah, I'm burning a potion for this one. I don't know if this thing knows Peck. If it does, Punch is dead. Punch does not have very good defense. Still fast asleep. Okay. I didn't want to risk that on a gamble. It woke up turn 1 last time. Whew, that was more harrowing than Brock because of the Pokemon I happen to choose. We barely got any experience for that. To the Pokemon Center! Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. All right, we're potentially gonna get another encounter here. Punch is level 12. This is a bug catcher. Just because it's a bug catcher, I'm gonna switch Cabbage to be in front. Hello.
I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught.
And what would that be, pray tell? Is it Paris? No, it's Caterpie. It's amazing how terrified of these things I am. Thank goodness I have sleep powder. If I had it on a faster Pokemon, that'd be nice, but... You know, you gotta take what you can get. Roll with the punches, as it were. Alright, Punch, you're on. Lead with Cabbage, put stuff to sleep, send out Punch, fight. And pray to God, no fighting type Pokemon. Scratch. Yeah, usually I Leech Seed in this instance. I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed wake up this turn. Unless I'm dealing with, unless I'm not dealing with correct generations here. I should still outspeed this. Hooray! No HP lost! Which means no having to turn tail and run to the Pokemon Center. Metapod! I'm gonna take you out with this guy. Your Metapod should have turned to a Butterfree already, but I'm not complaining. I was hoping for the crit. Stick with what you know. Stick with what you know, Punch. Stick with Scratch. Level 14 Spearow is nuts. If I get an Onix or a Geodude in Mount Moon, then that would be my solution to flying Pokemon. It's still hardening. It's raising its defense. Thought it wasn't gonna kill for a second. 169 experience, and that's all for Bugcatcher James. Done like dinner. All right. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'll keep Cabbage out front for potentially catching something in this grass. And our encounter is a Jigglypuff. Level 5, that is pretty rough. Let's start with Sleep Powder. Because this thing knows Sing, and it can put me to sleep as well. I'm not sure how tanky this thing is, so I'm a little bit afraid to hit it with anything, really. I do have a negative attack nature, and Tackle won't do stab damage, so let's give this a shot. Okay, yeah, that works. I have a berry? Well, that would have been nice for me to have. Give it— No! All right, no Jigglypuff. I blew it! You were— Eek, did you touch me? Did you— I was just trying to run by. Did you— what? Well, 14 Jigglypuff. All right, not gonna bother with, cramp in my leg, cramp in my leg. Not gonna bother with Leech Seed, I'm just gonna send out Punch. Woke up. Don't use Sing. Don't do a lot of damage. That did quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna Karate Chop it. What do you mean you're in love with Jigglypuff? Scratch? Thank goodness. Listen, I Karate Chopped her, but I think I'm in love with her. Oh my God, thank goodness. All right, what say you?
Phew, I better take a rest. Ugh, that tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you.
That's why I bought an escape rope, my friend. Blew it on the Jigglypuff because of the... We're at Route 4 now.
Oh wow, it's a boulder badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you?
Brock is cool. He's not just tough, people like and respect him. I want to become a gym leader like him.
Ouch, I tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude.
Geodude.
Okay, 6 Pokeballs in my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At most you can have 6 Pokemon with you.
I have 5 currently.
Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news.
Sometimes you'll have too many Pokemon with you to add any more. In that case, you should store some, just store some using any PC.
Well, if I don't kill it this time, I'm about to get my 6th. Hello there, sweetie pie. I got a deal just for you. I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, for just 500 Poké-dollars. So you'll buy it, am I right? No. No? You say no? I'm only doing this as a favor to you. The reason I say no is because I don't have a lot of money. Will I regret this? You know what? You know what? 500 Poké-dollars for an active shield. Yeah. Yeah, paid an outrageous 500 Poké-dollars for a fish. Say hello to shield. Because that's probably what's gonna end up with this guy anyway. Oh, I'm nervous to head into Mount Moon. I thought there was a trainer out here that was, like, it was the trainer that's like, it was like a trainer out here that was like the trainer that says something along the lines of like, man, did you, ooh, Personberry. I would love for there to be a Pokemon with a floral pattern on it. Mount Moon! I was not expecting to get here within this episode. I am gonna try to get all the items, but let's see what our encounter is. We get Geodude! If I can catch it, then my flying weakness woes will be over. Start with Sleep Powder. Tackle it, please. It's not gonna be very effective, but everything else I do to it will probably kill it. Mudsport! Wow, electricity is weakened! Okay. We're definitely going to the Pokemon Center after this, because I want Geodude to be in top form. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Geodude, Geodude, Geodude! While Geodude is fast asleep. We're gonna take this nice and slow. Oh god, it woke up! Just getting really panicked about it for like no reason. If it used Defense Curl, I'm unsure if Low Kick is gonna do enough damage. Let me try a Pokeball now. 1, a 2, a 3. Okay, that worked out. Geodude was caught. Geodude's day was added to the Pokedex. Ahem.
Geodude, the rock Pokemon. If you looked at a pile of boulders and thought, man, those things sure look alive, they are. Those are a bunch of Geodude. Run.
Give a nickname to Geodude? Sure. Oh, man. This is always the hardest part. You know what? One of you submitted the name, Paperweight. I think that's a good one for a rock-type Pokemon. Oh, it doesn't fit! Well, Paperweight's out. Wait, I got a better idea. Paper, wait. Alright, I guess I'll put, yeah, I definitely want Geodude in the party. If we're gonna be running across a bunch of rock types and Zubat, then having Geodude would be a blessing. Alright. Oh, you know what I should do? Go to move Pokemon. First and foremost, yeah, we'll stick... let's stick Avian in the box. For the time being, and then there's Paperweight. Go to the last box on here, name... Dead. This is where all the Pokemon that die are gonna go. Doodoo. Alright. So we got paperweight. Currently knows tackle, defense, curl, and mud sport. If I'm... Oh man. There was something in Gen 2, and I don't know if it carries over into these modern games. But one thing they taught you in Gen 2 was about combo moves. And one of the combo moves was defense, I think it was defense, curl, and rollout, but I swear it worked with tackle as well. And I don't know if that carried over into this game. And I also don't even know if that even existed. I'll have to replay Pokemon Stadium 2 at some point. Something I should check, however. Hoomstove. Oh right, TM case. Punch can learn Rock Tomb, which might be good if things keep lowering speed. But Paperweight can use it as a stab move, and also have, that'd be good against any Zubat we come across in the cave. We only get one use of this. I'll teach it to Paperweight. I'm absorbing the CD! Oh my god, it's Mellow Gold by Beck! Alright. Paperweight starting us off strong. Actually, the other thing I want to check out here, because I have a Persimberry in here. You know what? I will give this to someone because things are gonna get confused a lot in here. I'll give it to Paperweight because he's probably gonna be out in front a lot during our time here in Mount Moon. Hello. Another Geodude. Another dude. It's time for the match of Geodude versus Paperweight. Defense curl, that will not stand against my Vine Whip. I'm gonna go get this item here and then we'll call it a day. What is this item down here? Found TM09 Bullet Seed. Interesting. That might be worth it. But for now, next time on Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke, we're gonna make our way through Mount Moon and hopefully make it to the other side to Cerulean City. See you all then. Later.